Good afternoon, everyone. I hope all of you are doing fine. All right. So in our previous session, we had learned actually till what we mean by voice. So now we'll be learning about active and passive voice. What are they actually, and what's their actual definition, or what do they mean actually? So again, let's notice the sentences which we had seen. Ram helps Hari. Hari is helped by Ram. So here the verb helps is said to be in active voice. Now what's the reason it's said to be in active voice? A verb is in the active voice when its form shows, as in sentence 1, that the person or thing denoted by the subject does something, or in other words, is the doer of the action. When you see the subject is the doer of the action, it's the doer of the action, it's highlighted, or we have to emphasize him, or we have to basically stretch or focus on that particular subject, then we use active voice. Okay, this is your active voice. But when? What do we passive voice? The active voice is so called because the person denoted by the subject acts. Yes, the person denoted by the subject acts. That means Ram, he is the person denoted by the subject. He acts. He acts. That means he helps. Helping is an acting, we can say, right? So the person denoted by the subject, he is acting. The subject is acting. Then the verb help is said to be in passive voice. So here you see the same verb which is help. It has turned into active and passive both. But how? That's the basic question. The verb helped is said to be in your passive voice because the verb helped is said to be in passive voice. Verb is in the passive voice when its form shows that something is done to the person or thing denoted by the subject as in sentence 2. That means uh, you can see that something is done in the person or thing denoted by the subject. It means something is done to Ram. We can see that Hari is helped by Ram. So here you see that we are focusing on the object, that is Hari, who on whom the action was at the first sentence. But now now on Ram, we find that the influence is on Ram. Okay, that Hari is helped by Ram. Now, who is gonna help Hari? Ram. Who was helped by Ram? Hari. Who is helping Hari? Who helped Hari? Okay. Who helped Hari? Ram. Who was helped by Ram? Hari. Understood? A passive voice so called because the person or thing denoted by the subject is not active but passive, that is, suffers or receives some action. Some action is being received, that helping is on him, that he has helped. That's why. So the subject receives some action. Over here, subject receives some action over here. Some action. Understood? So what do we understand by all that active voice? Active voice is when the store of the action highlighted. For example, she she gave a doll. She gave a doll. To whom we don't care right now. When see we passive voice, when we have to change, she gave a doll. A doll was given by her. That's a complete change, right? So here we'll be actually solving few questions in order to become more familiar with its meaning. Sita loves Savitri. We have to change it into passive voice. So it will be Savitri. The object is going to come at the first. Actually, there is some trick. I'll be explaining that, okay? Savitri is loved by Sita. So the first step, actually overall you have to notice, the basic step is to just interchange subject and the object. That's your cross method. Let me explain how this cross method works. Okay, we'll take this sentence itself. Sita loves Savitri. Okay, so the cross method is this thing. You have to just place a cross. Then the Sita will be at last, Savitri at first. So our first step is done. Now the verb now has to be changed, is loved by. Yes, so we have to just change the verb. Changing of the verb will be done in an upcoming video. Okay, upcoming session. So let's first solve using the cross method the other few questions. The mason is building the wall. The wall is being built by the mason. For now, you just notice on how we have interchanged the subject and the object. Okay, the peon opened the gate. The gate was opened. Peon. Some boys were helping the wounded man. The wounded man was being helped by some boys. So how we have interchanged, you see these two, just underline and then change subject to the object. So this is our first trick in active and passive voice. I hope you all understood till here. So we'll also be learning about how to change the verb. It's a very important table. This table I'll be explaining in next upcoming video. And this analysis, let's just complete this analysis. Okay, so what do we analyze? What's this analysis all about? What is it all about? Let's see. My pen has been stolen. Somebody has stolen my pen. Okay, so here you see my pen has been stolen. Somebody has stolen my pen. I was asked my name. They asked me my name. English is spoken all over the world. People speak English all over the world. I have been invited to the party. Somebody has invited me to the party. We will execute all orders promptly. All orders will be executed promptly. Here you see the changing of voice. Right in the bracket, the changed form of the voice, whether it's passive to active, active or passive. In such cases, the agent with the by is usually avoided. Yes. Okay, so actually we are changing the voice. By whom the action was done. The doer of the action is the doer of the action is avoided, and this action is avoided. But why do we avoid it? See, my pen has been stolen. Somebody has stolen my pen. I was asked my name. They asked me my name. English is spoken all over the world. People speak English all over the world. Note, however, that as in the examples given earlier, the fly phrase cannot be avoided where the agent has some importance as necessary to complete the sentence. Now, for example, the form has to be signed. It's quite obvious it has to be signed, but if we have to mention by whom, by chief minister, prime minister, or particular person, that time it's necessary for us to mention. Okay, by whom it has to be signed. We will execute all orders promptly. All orders will be executed promptly by us. You see over here, by us is not mentioned. I have been invited to the party. Somebody has invited me to the party. Somebody. So here you see, I have been invited to the party by them. No, it's not mentioned. English is spoken all over the world by the people. No, but here we have to add something as to know, right? It's not possible to write without adding some subject over there. So while writing we add it. It's our choice. We can add somebody, he, she. Basically we have to decide on the basis. My pen has been stolen, so but it's better to write somebody because we are not sure who has stolen it. So somebody, we don't know. I was asked my name. They asked me my name. Or he asked me my name, she asked me my name, anything. So this was the note, the important thing to notice. I hope you all understood this also, and thank you. And if you have any doubts, kindly please in the comments box. Thank you.